Good evening, welcome to the fifth part of our tutorial series about creating procedural generated Python tracks. And yeah, after we added more variety to the instruments and the notes, on this part we are gonna try to add more variety in general by adding a second voice. Before we only worked with one voice. That's the argument the object MIDI file has. It's an integer, and at the moment it has only one. And now we want to gonna change that to 2. Wow. Now it's pretty simple. We have track 0, channel 0, and time and volume. And we want to add a second voice which will get track. So we keep it simple at first. Now, while we have an object which takes 2 as an argument, we try to change let me describe it as we have now 2 cycles, or a loop with 2 turns. And we have to make the loop that the track in the channel has to be increased by 1 at the second time. So we are making another for loop. Let us call it in range 2. Now track and channel is double I. And the method will automatically add track and channel. So by changing track and channel automatically, we can add even more voices. When we wanna change it, we add the variable voices, which has a value of 2, and the variable will be in range. So for I in range voices, so the loop will have its 2 turns. And what it does automatically for each voice, it adds notes to the track and channel. And because we already told the variables, or we already defined the variables track and channel, everything will or should happen automatically. Let's try it. So we got another 20 tracks. Let me try them out. Now I already heard one of these tracks. It sounds like that. And I really believe that something went wrong, because it only sounds like there's one voice. And now I'm in the wrong file. Okay, what is definitely wrong is that we are saving our file 2 times. We shouldn't do that. So I'm marking it and getting it 1 step back. And so now I guess it worked. Let us have a look, or let us have a, what do you say when you don't have a look, but if you have a hearing? How do you call it? I don't know. But let's try it out. As you can clearly hear, there are more tracks you have to sort out because they sound like trash, but that's normal. But the good tracks now sound better. Yeah, the piano ones sound the best, but yeah, that's it for this part. On the next part, I guess we are trying to make the second voice a more supporting one. And while doing that, we will make a second method or function, which we call make B rhythm, and then we are making B notes, which have a little bit of less variety because it sounds very chaotic or yeah, not well structured at the moment. And we are going to fix that in the next part.